Yeah. What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up? My Kansas City Chiefs people, my Chiefs are the people, my people who love Kansas City Chiefs. How's everybody doing today? I am the Wild Card Chief, Wild Card Mar, here with another episode of the Wild Card Chief, episode 14. And yes, it's been a great season so far. Our beloved Kansas City Chiefs are 4-1. They have managed to navigate this very difficult schedule, the most difficult schedule in NFL football, and they are 4-1. Should be 5-0. You know, we'll forget about that old game against the Colts, but we are navigating the most toughest schedule and coming out victors. And here we are with yet another test after we took care of those punk ass Raiders coming down from 17. Here we are. Matchup of the 13-second game. Rematch. I mean, so far, these Bills and Chiefs are pretty much the teams to beat in the AFC. Well, the Chiefs are definitely the team to beat in the AFC, but the team that is coming close to getting and nipping on their heels has been the Buffalo Bills. But this game is going to be very important, very jam-packed. So let's get the keys to victory. Wildcard Mars, keys to victory to defeat these Buffalo Bills. Well, key to victory number one, Orlando Brown Jr., put up or shut up. You've been playing average at best all season so far. Matter of fact, there's times where I'm like, you sure you want that type of money, player? You sure? Because how I see it, you ain't really earned that type of money yet, Playboy. And you've been kind of struggling a little bit on that left tackle side. Some of the pressure has been coming off of Patrick's left side. Just saying. So in order for you to say you want to be big dog paid left tackle, well, this is the game that you do it. Because the Buffalo Bills have directly gone out, drafted, and added Von Miller to directly affect how they match up against the Chiefs. Get pressure on Mahomes from the front four and be able to drop everybody back in coverage. The Bills are the only team that had directly, like 100% directly, like fixed their team around beating the Chiefs. You're obsessed with trying to beat the Chiefs. And so this is where the game, Orlando Brown Jr., where you. Now, I could throw Andrew Riley in there, as I should, but he ain't asking for top left tackle money like you are. So this is put up a shut-up time. Observation number two, man, Mecole Hardman had a great game last week. I know he's been kind of, quiet as of much lately. Got a little injuries. But this is what we need from Mecole Hardman. This is what we need from Mecole. Y'all remember the playoff game? He goes on the end around the jet sweep, makes a great play. I think it was like a 25-yard run, but should have been stopped. Made a great move and gets in the end zone. This is the type of Mecole Hardman that we need to show up in this game against the Buffalo Bills. We need Mecole. We need you to continue your strong play that you had against the Raiders in week 4 and let it come to this game in week 6 against the Buffalo Bills, because you had a great game against the Raiders, but we need plays like this. We need plays like this that you had in the playoff game to show up against Buffalo. We're going to need it. I mean, to me, it's just a no-brainer. It's just a no-brainer. We need Mecole Hardman to continue his great play against the Raiders and be that option when they're going to double and triple team Travis Kelce and make Patrick Mahomes go to another receiver, it needs to be Mecole Hardman. Well, obviously, I think it needs to be, anybody. But to me, in my opinion, it needs to be Mecole Hardman. It needs to be him. Observation number 3: Chiefs must play a clean game, and what I mean by that is you can't start off like you did against the Colts, muffing punts, giving them short fields. You can't start off like you did against the Raiders, spotting them 17 points. And you must have great communication on the defensive end, especially the secondary, is because y'all remember what happened last time when the Chiefs didn't have good communication on the secondary. Gabe Davis made a name for himself. Gabe Davis literally took the flamethrower to that whole secondary and lit it up. And so you must play a clean game. Penalties must be down. You can't have the pass interference penalties giving up 30 plus, 40 plus chunk yards, giving that type of explosive offense, that type of, field, short fields, nothing like that. But must play a clean game on both sides of the ball. We can't have the holding, can't have the drop balls, drop footballs. Patrick Mahomes must be on point with hitting certain throws. Running backs, you got to make sure you're hitting the holes. Offensive line, make sure you're opening up the holes. I know it sounds so simple, but this is literally about execution because people got to understand this. See, this Buffalo team on offense is just as good as the Kansas City Chiefs. On defense, they're statistically slightly better than the Chiefs. They do a lot of things better than the Chiefs. They defend the pass better than the Chiefs. They defend the run better than the Chiefs, just slightly. Even though the Chiefs' run defense has vastly improved this year, but there's a lot of things that when you start comparing and contrasting, these teams are just about equal on a lot of things, and it comes down to the details. It literally comes down to details on who's going to win this game, who's going to flinch first, who's going to make the first big mistake that costs their team, who's going to fold first. This is literally a stamina type of football game where you must stand longer, stand true to yourself, be able to not kill and beat up your own self, allowing the other team to take advantage. This is the type of game that this is. So the Chiefs must play a clean game. Observation number 4, linebacker play is crucial. Yes, I think linebacker play is crucial is because 17, Josh Allen is a runner. And he's a big boy. He's a lot to take down. I'm looking for Nick Bolton and Darius Harris to make sure that even if Josh Allen decides to run, you pop his damn head off. Matter of fact, Bolton's done it before. Look at this. He's not scared to get in there with Josh Allen. So let's continue that type of attitude. Darius Harris has, like I said last week, or in the last episode of Wildcard Chief, he's been he's been a great addition to this defense ever since Willie Gay has caught the suspension. I thought he's been playing excellent football, and this is going to be a game he needs to make his mark in. He's going to need to make his mark in, but definitely Nick Bolton. I'm looking at definitely him to be the guy that's going to smack Josh Allen up the head if he decides to run, and that brings me to my ultimate observation on keys to victory for the Kansas City Chiefs. We cannot have no highlight reels from number 17. We can't. This shit right here, can't have it. Can't have no highlight reels with him running the ball. We can't have no highlight reels of him throwing the ball. And look, I know how good Josh Allen is. I think we all do. But we can't allow him to get whatever the hell he wants. He can't beat us in the running. He can't beat us in passing. We must make a modest and mediocre game out of Josh Allen. He's that damn good. He is good. As much as I love Patrick Mahomes, I know you guys love Patrick Mahomes too. And if you ask me, I would take Patrick Mahomes over Josh Allen anytime. But let's not act like Josh Allen is a bum. Well, we can't let him have no highlight reels. We cannot have him have a career game. He cannot happen. Real quick, because I saw something and everybody's been on it. You know, a lot of people have been talking about the comparison between Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes a lot lately. There's been a lot of Josh Allen love coming into the season, and a lot of doubts coming into the season about Patrick Mahomes, which I don't understand. But Joy Taylor from The Speak brought up some excellent points, and I'm going to play this clip because I think it's necessary that it must be heard, because it's necessary, because it was said. Just take a look at what she said.
I don't need to have a figurative argument about Josh Allen. There probably aren't two peers that are more comparable in the league right now than Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen.
That's right.
Mahomes has 68 starts, Josh Allen has 65 starts. Let's just measure their resumes, shall we? What do we have for Josh Allen, and what do we have for Patrick Mahomes? We all know. We already know. Super Bowl, another trip, MVP. I mean, what are we talking about here? Beating him 3-1 during the regular season matchups, 2-0 in the playoffs. We have these amazing things that we can use to measure things, of course. We don't have to have figurative arguments. There are wins and losses, Super Bowls, MVPs, and statistics. Because when you play head-to-head matchups, what matters? Wins and losses.
Sure.
You can say he outplayed or whatever. At the end of the day, you didn't do enough. And that dude is really like that because he only needs 13 seconds to win a game. And the rules are the rules. If you don't get to touch the ball in the overtime, you had a whole regular game to win it and you didn't get it done. That's just how it goes. We can't be morphing the rules like, well, if they had it, maybe they wouldn't have. We will never know because that's not how the game is played. So to me, it's not, and it's no disrespect to Josh Allen, but he's not on Patrick Mahomes' level yet. He's not. You have to have the resume. He's got the hardware, and we can measure our careers almost simultaneously. We have almost the same amount of experience in the league, 68 to 65. You need just 3 extra games to get to the Super Bowl and win an MVP? Like, they are almost the most perfect two individuals to measure against. It's almost remarkable that we have this conversation because he's accomplished so much more.
Shady, let me talk.
Wow. See, it's refreshing when a talking head gets it. You know, they say, damn the typical network talk, what you want me to say and how to say it. No. This is the real. Thank you, Joy Taylor of the Speak of FS1, for giving us the real, because that's what it is. That's the real. There's no comparison between Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes because we can measure it, and it's set in stone. We have the tools to measure it. Patrick Mahomes is that guy. He's that guy. And so what I'm loving from Patrick Mahomes this year is he is taking that fuel, all you naysayers, haters, doubters, and we are going to make you eat your words by the end of the season. And he's not even waiting to the end of the season. He's been making cats eat their word from beginning to end. And I love it, and I'm here for it. All right, y'all. I'm still struggling on my overall picks. I know. But I am doing well with those Chiefs picks. Let's take a look at Week 6 Wildcard Mars picks as well as the pick for my Kansas City Chiefs. Take a look. All right, y'all. That's our show. Did you like the score of that Chiefs pick? I did too. Anyway, this has been such a pleasure for me to do. Being such a diehard Chiefs fan. Chiefs should die. I love the Chiefs. I know you guys do too. So let's root our team on Sunday, 4:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as they take on those Buffalo Bills. And then make sure y'all tune in, because we will have post-game reaction a day later, and we're going to get us, hyped for the week after that. I mean, this schedule doesn't lighten up. After Bills, we got to go to San Francisco, and got to go to back-to-back home games against Tennessee and Jacksonville, and that's coming. I do believe after a bye. I think yes. I think we get the bye after San Francisco. So difficult schedule the Chiefs got, but that's what happens when you're at the top of the conference year in and year out. It happens. You get first place schedule year in and year out, so you're gonna get tough competition. But if there's any team that's able to handle it, it's the Kansas City Chiefs. All right, y'all. Till next time. In the meantime, make sure you're going over to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Type in IOW Sports Network. Give us a like, share, and follow. Especially on YouTube. That's where all the content is at. That we can catch every episode of the Wildcard Chief. IOW Sports 1 on Twitter. Give us a like, share, and follow there on IOW Sports. It's been real. And the home of the Chiefs. Let's go, baby.